Where is my passion, purpose? Where can I find it? Where is my passion, purpose? Where can I find it? Where is my passion, purpose? Where can I find it? Dr. Walls and friends, where I find it? Dr. Walls and friends. Dr. Walls and friends, where I find it? Dr. Walls and friends. I find passion, purpose, inspiration too. At Dr. Walls and friends, where I find it. Dr. Walls and friends. Dr. Walls and friends, where I find it. Dr. Walls and friends. Dr. Walls. Welcome to Dr. Walls and Friends on UCCN TV. We are live here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the 619 studio at 619 South 52nd Street. And I am here with a face that you haven't seen on my show in a couple years. It's been almost 3 years. Hefla Nyah, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's a joy and a pleasure to be here this afternoon.
Yes, it's wonderful to see you, despite it being a little bit cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very cold. I wasn't expecting it to be so cold in spring.
You were supposed to bring some of that heat from Jamaica up here with you.
Only he that brought is music.
He brought the fire. He brought the fire. So now, like I said, we had the opportunity to meet you a few years ago at the People's Festival in Delaware with Miss Pitts. And we introduced you to the audience then, but let's give them a little update. Let's give them a reminder, okay? So tell the people, number one, how did you get your name? What's your name mean?
Well, actually, the name Hefla is actually my real name. It's my middle name.
Okay.
Yeah, and my real name is Tristan Hefla Duncan.
Okay.
So, and the Nyah came about because of, the Rastafarian beliefs and the Nyah Bingi and things like that. So, it just kind of stuck. Okay. Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
It definitely works. So now tell the people, how did you get started in music?
Well, at an early age, my mother always played a lot of music in the household. We listen to a lot of reggae and country and things like that. So I always loved music from an early age. And I find out that when I'm going to school, I find out that I like writing and playing on words and things like that. Okay. And I used to do a little bit of poetry way back.
Oh, way back?
So, yeah.
Is that so that I don't ask you to do a poem right now? Okay, no problem. Y'all put that. Okay.
So that's how that came about, and it just was a natural transgression into writing songs and doing music.
Okay.
So that's where it actually
started. That's where the crossover.
Yeah.
Okay, so it started there and it made the crossover.
Yeah.
And then when you shifted into that music, how did you know that was this is my sweet spot, this is where I want to kind of live?
Right. At first when I started writing, actually the first time I went into the studio was actually a rapper from in Philadelphia, a young lady named Black Diamond. I know so she go watch it, so big up herself. She asked me to write a hook for her because she know that I write stuff, but I was shy, so I wouldn't perform my own stuff. And I wrote a hook for her, and she wanted a reggae flavor on it. Okay. So she dragged me into the studio. And I went into the booth. I did the hook for her, and after I did it, it was like, this is it.
That was it.
This is what I want to do.
It's so funny you say that, because I always say when I go into the studio, it's just a feeling that I have, like, this is where I belong. And that's the same feeling that you had?
That's the same feeling I had, and I was like, I need to do this, but I was very shy, so it kind of took a little bit to come out of my shell,
Okay. Yeah. And how did you get out?
Well, I did that song, and I brought it on because I brought it to let my brother listen to it. Okay. And my brother said, so this it's nice, and I like the vibe and thing like that. Okay. So him said that, I should do more of these things and performing around the city of Philadelphia. But me, I'm a very shy guy, so I wasn't really into all that. So what he would do, like the open mic sessions in around the city, at the pubs and things like that, he would go there, register me without me knowing.
Oh, really?
And then he would call me and say, hey, I'm at such and such, come down, let's hang out. So when I come and meet him now and we just hanging out and chilling, all of a sudden the MC is calling my name to come on stage.
Thank you, brother, for doing that.
Smuggle goods, pick up yourself, you would. So that's what he did in and around the city. So that kind of dragged me out. And when I started performing on stage, then I started getting more familiar with the stage and the presence and the people and the feedback. And again, this was something that I started to enjoy and love more and more. So I just kept craving more and more and more of it. Yeah.
I think it's such an important message because there's so many people who have the gift and the talent that you have to be able to sing, to be able to perform and touch people's lives in such a conscious and positive way. But they have either the fear or the nervousness or the shyness.
Yeah.
And so for you to be able to share this part of your journey is so important for our listeners.
Right.
So I thank you.
It was quite an interesting part of my life.
So now you're well seasoned. How long have you been performing and singing?
I've been performing for a while now, for about 4 years. I've been performing because I had, from the last time we met, I have relocated from Philadelphia and went back to Jamaica to pursue music full time.
Yes.
Because I was in Philadelphia doing music, but it was part time because I still had my 9 to 5, so I couldn't put my all into the music the way I wanted to. So I had to make that transition.
See, that must be it. Because when I saw you when you came in, I said, there's an essence that's different about him. It's very clear. And I said, I was going to wait until off camera to talk to you about it to figure out what it is. But it must be that full immersion in your passion and your purpose.
Exactly, because it is truly a difference when you're doing something half-heartedly and it's like part-time. It's not the same as if you're putting your all into it. It is really, really not the same. And I've discovered that, and I'm glad I made that move.
Yeah. As you're telling that, and we have Bob Marley in the background here, and I met you at the People's Fest in honor of him. I'm just thinking about how when he came to Delaware and then left and went back home full time. Do you feel a similarity there between that part of his journey and your journey?
Yes, to be honest, because the fact that doing music in Philadelphia, where I lived for so many years, I find it a little bit difficult. Well, reggae music.
Okay.
Because Philadelphia is hip hop and neo soul and things like that. Because Philadelphia is rich with music. But the reggae scene wasn't as prominent as the other scenes.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit more difficult that way. And me passionate about reggae and wanting to do it, it was, to me, in my mind, it was just the natural thing to do.
Yeah, go back to the incubator.
So, which is what I did, but it's really not an easy decision. It was, to this date, probably the hardest decision that I had to make.
How come?
Because I left my job, I left my family, I left my friends, everybody that I know, my apartment, everything. I kind of just put everything on pause or gave up everything to go there to pursue something. And when you're pursuing something, the unknown, that's scary.
Yeah.
Because there's no guarantee that, this is going to work.
Yes.
But once you believe in yourself and you have to take a leap of faith, which is what I did, and it's working out great.
Did you take a leap like off the cliff in the grill? Did you?
Not literally.
Not literally. Okay.
Felt like it.
Did it feel like that? Okay. Or was it like falling off a Dunn's River Falls? One of those.
It felt like it. It felt like it. But it was something that I needed to do and I had to do for myself because I don't want to live in regret. So it's something that I had to do for myself.
I'm so glad that you said that because oftentimes my motto is that people live their greatest life. And when I talk to people about that, there is that period where you have to leave the known.
Yes.
And the familiar.
Yes.
And go into your heart's desire, your soul's passion, your soul's calling. And many times during that transition, you may find yourself alone.
Yes. It's a very, for me personally, it can be a very lonely and difficult journey. But when you're driven and you're ambitious, and you know what you want, you have to go for it. You have to take that chance.
And so now here you went for it, and now you're on the other side of that wilderness period, we can call it.
Yes.
And how's it feeling?
It's feeling good.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful feeling. I mean, there's a lot more journey to cover, but it's a good feeling.
Okay.
I'm glad that I made the decision to do that.
No regrets?
No regrets.
All right.
No
regrets. Well, we're going to take a pause and go to commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about this new project.
All right.
All right. We'll be back in a moment on Dr. Walls and Friends.
This one might not be for everyone, but who feels it knows it. Hungry no laugh, hungry no ramp. What a thing when your belly bottom cramp. Hungry no smile, hungry no grin. When you can't find food, it's a serious thing. Think hungry easy, hungry no nice. What a calamity when white squall bite. Hungry now wait, early or late. Him no care about color, him no discriminate. Inna the ghetto, him no strange, him come on. Imagine you broke and the food ration, and you nah walk, so you don't have cash on. Hungry, you take a set inna your belly bottom. He worse with the youths them without a mom. Where you sleep out a door without food in your life. But the upper class them don't give a damn. If only one hand woulda wash one hand. Hungry no laugh, hungry no ramp. What a thing when your belly bottom cramp. Hungry no smile, hungry no grin. When you can't find food is a serious thing. You think hungry easy, hungry no nice. What a calamity when white squall bite. Hungry now wait, early or late. Him no care about color, him no discriminate. My enemy, that's what hungry is to me. My enemy, we can't agree. He's no friend to me, my enemy. That's what hungry is to me, my enemy. He just won't let me be. When hungry grip all your tribe like shackle, your uncle escape is a miracle. Back in the days you coulda beg a man a buckle, but nowadays everybody mean like starapple. It's not a laughing matter, it's a crime. Fight to make the youths them a ball and a wine. In the ghetto the victims how we find them. Poverty the usual suspect every time. Hungry no laugh, hungry no ramp. What a thing when your belly bottom cramp. Hungry no smile, hungry no grin. When you can't find food is a serious thing. You think hungry easy, hungry no nice. What a calamity when white squall bite. Hungry now wait, early or late. Him no care about color, him no discriminate. My enemy, that's what hungry is to me. My enemy, he's no friend to me. My enemy, that's what hungry is to me. My enemy, he just won't let me be. Hungry no laugh, hungry no ramp. What a thing when your belly bottom cramp. Hungry no smile, hungry no grin. When you can't find food is a serious thing. You think hungry easy, hungry no nice. What a calamity when white squall bite. Hungry now wait, early or late. Him no care about color, him no discriminate. Hungry no laugh, hungry no ramp. What a thing when your belly bottom cramp. Hungry no smile, hungry no grin. When you can't find food is a serious thing. You think hungry easy, hungry no nice. What a calamity when white squall bite. Hungry now wait, early or late. Him no care about color, him no discriminate. My enemy, him a no friend to me. It's a problem. Him a no friend to me.
So welcome back to Dr. Walls and Friends. We are here with Hefla Nyah, and I'm changing the name to Hefla Fire.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, good. So now tell us, there's a new project that you've been working on.
Yes. I've been working on my album, my debut album, which I'm excited about. And it is titled The Truth. And it's coming out in May.
Is
it?
Yeah,
in a few weeks. So
that's my birthday month. Thank you very much. I will take that as a birthday present. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. So The Truth, how did you come up with the title?
The title is actually a track on the album called The Truth. And the reason why we chose that title is because of the essence of the album. The songs are actually depicting the truth, in sense, like the things that the songs are talking about is actually the truth. It's things that it's happening, whether it's in the world or things that's happening in society. It's facts. It's like factual based.
Gotcha.
So
now,
it was fitting.
Talk about the writing of the material. Was it just you, or did you collaborate with other writers?
Yes. The songs, most of the songs that I've written with my brother. Which is my same brother that dragged me out in the early days.
All right, good job, brother.
Yeah, so his name is Kevin Tate. They call him Smuggle Goods.
Oh.
Yeah, so me and him write most of the songs on the album. My manager, Roger Grant, he writes some of the tracks on the album too.
Okay.
It was based, and another track on the album called Tivoli Incursion was written by a guy in Jamaica. His name is Rohan. So that's all the collaboration that was actually on the album. Yeah, and the collaboration that we did with other artists, they wrote their sections of the album songs.
And so now, how many songs are going to be on the album?
13.
And how did you choose those 13? What was it about the messages of those pieces that said these have to be on this album?
The choices of the songs was basically we realized the theme of the album, where we're going with it, and the message that, like you said, what we're trying to convey to the people and bring across, and the fact that the album is named The Truth. We kind of picked the songs surrounding that theme. Okay. And that's how we chose those songs.
Okay. So now, what are some of your favorite tracks? Like, what are those ones that you just can't wait to get to sing?
All of them.
Good answer.
But there is a few songs on there that to me, stand. I mean, I love all of them because they're my songs. Yes. But there's a few on there that I think would resonate with people because of the messages.
All right.
There's a song on there called Mothers and Fathers.
All right.
I think that that would resonate with people. There's a song on there called Hungry.
I was watching a video of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, from almost a year ago to date. I think it was April 4th last year.
Yeah. Because we went to Jamaica and we did that song, and we did a video for it in Jamaica. And we got a lot of great reviews from a lot of people. We got a lot of airplay. It got a lot of airplay overseas. And people looking in, messaging, calling us, and things like that. So, that's a good feeling because the song has a good message. And hunger is a worldwide epidemic. It's not just to certain regions. You know what I mean? So I felt really good that people liked the song and letting me know how much they like the song.
Now tell us, what's the message of that song?
That song is basically talking about the worldwide epidemic, and that there's so much that we can do, and we can do our part. Yeah. Because it's not just, like I said, it's not just Jamaica or US or certain parts of the world. Like, hunger is an epidemic that majority of the world,
is dealing with.
Yeah, exactly. And we were just trying to shed some light on that. And we put a little twist on it, like how we did it, because the context of how we did it, we kind of I kind of depict hungry as a person.
Yes.
So it has a little bit of fun to it. So that because a lot of people do songs about hunger, but we wanted to do something different to make it kind of stand out. And people took on to it.
Good.
So
good. They could connect.
With that. Yeah.
Exactly. What's another song on the album?
We have Take You There,
Mm-hmm.
which a lot of people like. It's a song that we're inviting everyone to come to Jamaica. Have a good time.
So we need the tourism department to pick that one up for you.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would be good.
Listening, that would be great. Because we're talking about some spots in Jamaica. We're talking about Duns River Falls and Grill and all of these places. So the tourist board can use that.
Yes,
So yeah,
yes,
you can contact
yes.
us. Yeah, we're
Right there.
We're open for
Yes.
talks.
Tell them how to get a hold of you. Come on, tell them how to get a hold of you right now.
Yes, you can get a hold of me on Facebook and Instagram, all the social media. And if you want to email us, you can email 61952@yahoo.com.
There it is.
And that's 619 in words, the word 619 number 52@yahoo.com.
Perfect. All right, there we go. Now we got to get a marketing deal out of that.
Yeah,
okay.
we can work
All right,
something
we're going
out.
to work it out. All right, Hefla Fire. Look, right now, still Hefla Nyah, but we're working on the next phase. That's your second album.
Okay. Good.
So now, what is the message for you? Let's just talk about music for you. What is the purpose of music in your life, as well as the message that you want to convey to your listeners?
The purpose of me doing music is to actually make a difference in someone's life. Because I remember when I was coming up, I loved music, and the songs that I listened to, like, they touched me.
Yes.
When I listen to the words and the message of the songs that my mother used to play, like, they really resonate with me. So that's something that I want to do, to people. Like, someone can hear my song, and when the song is over, they can take something from it, something positive from it.
Yes.
That's what I want to bring across to the audience.
I had the opportunity to interview Christina Alicia the other night and China Nicole the other night. And so I was talking with them because they're getting ready to do a concert in New York with Itana and Tasha T and a couple other artists. And what we were talking about was Christina Alicia, she made such a great point. She said she likes to make music that is going to touch 1, 2, 3, 4 generations out from her.
Exactly. Timeless music.
Yes.
That is what every artist dream of, timeless music. Because a lot of music, it's like a fad. Like, 2-3 weeks or a month, and you move on, it's gone. We want to make timeless music, kind of like the music that Bob Marley makes, Bruce Springsteen, like these type of people, timeless music.
Yes, with a conscious message.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, because when we come back, we're going to hear some of that timeless music. I'm so excited. We'll be back shortly on Dr. Walls and Friends.
latest thing, but a woman beside you what the greatest thing. She will make you feel like the greatest king. So rope in, mama cafe, come sing.
So it takes a woman and a man to show the beauty of your plan. Takes a woman and a man to show the beauty of your plan. So it takes a woman and a man to show the beauty of your plan. Takes a woman and a man to show the beauty of your plan.
All right, so we have been talking about this album and these songs, and I think it's only fair that you give the people what they want. At least give me what I want.
Okay.
And and that's a sample of what's
Okay.
going to be coming in the next 3 weeks.
Okay.
Okay?
No problem. Let's see. Okay, I'll do mothers and fathers. You know, I'll do part of that. I always think that that's a good song with a good message.
Okay.
Okay, well, this song is entitled Mothers and Fathers, and we as parents, we need to take care of our children, so this is the theme behind this song. All right? It goes a little something like this. Mothers and fathers, care for your daughters, no make them roam the street. Spend time with your son them, you no fear shun them, good morals are that you fi teach. Mothers and fathers, care for your daughters, no make them roam the street. Spend time with your son them, you no fear shun them, good morals are that you fi teach. I wonder if this ever occurred to us, say youths fi have manners and be courteous, and girls fi have values and be virtuous, no fear roam pan street like a dirty bus. Them dreams and goals them fear pursue, them no fear back chat and a curse you. Ya fi set rules and curfew, and the truth me no care if it hurt you. Some mothers and fathers, care for your daughters, no make them roam the street. Spend time with your son them, you no fear shun them, good morals are that you fi teach. Mothers and fathers, care for your daughters, no make them roam the street. Spend time with your son them, you no fear shun them, good morals are that you fi teach. If you want grow your youths right, this me recommend. You have to be the parent, you can't be a friend. So don't spare the rod and spoil the children, or you are go regret it na the end, me friend. You fi always teach them fi strive for the best, no love and attention and nothing less, and guide and protect them pan them quest. Me know sometime them is a pest, yes, but mothers and fathers, care for your daughters, no make them roam the street. Just a little something like that.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, that song really is a big song to me because, you know, we just want the parents them to really, you know, look within themselves and just take care of the youths, because really the youths are the future.
Yes.
So we have to guide and protect them always, you know.
Yes.
And too much children nowadays is just, you know, out and about with no guidance and,
Yeah.
you know, no supervision. And,
Exactly.
you know, we need to put a lid on that and,
Yes.
you know, take care of that.
I agree.
Yeah, man,
I
definitely.
agree. Exactly. Usually I have my tambourine, so I had to shake it right here. You know, as you were singing,
Definitely.
I'm bobbing my head to the rhythm,
Mhm.
but then I'm also shaking my head yes to everything that you're
Right.
saying. I am in full agreement. It is the truth. What a wonderful message. What a
Thank you,
wonderful
thank
message.
You, thank you.
Now,
thank
did you write that one by yourself, or did you have some assistance
I
with that
did.
one?
That song was written by me and my brother.
Ah,
Yeah.
very
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Family love.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to wrap up.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back in a moment on Dr. Walls and Friends. Well, there was a request put in during our commercial break here that I must honor.
Yes.
All right, so tell us about this next song.
This song is called "Take You There," and it's a song. It's the original song was the Staple Singers. Their song "I'll Take You There." We did something similar to that, but we added another flavor to it.
Okay.
You know, brought the essence of Jamaica to it. Kind of reggae-fied it.
Yes, yes.
You know, so
It's always good when that happens.
yeah. So this song is really, you know, we're depicting Jamaica to the world and inviting people to come see us and
Okay.
things like that.
Oh, another reason why the tourist board should call on you in this song. Okay.
So I'm gonna sing the song and you're gonna help me sing it,
I
right?
sure am.
Okay.
So now the tourist board got to call on me too.
Exactly.
Dr. Walls and Friends to Jamaica.
Exactly. Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. I know a place.
I'll take you there.
It rough, but we ain't crying.
I'll take you there.
Everybody's trying.
I'll take you there.
You know I ain't lying.
I'll take you there.
When you reach, you can't deny. Come me take you to Jamaica, the land of beauty. Good food, good music, enough cutie. Vacation time, you can't depend duty. But nobody come a yard acting fruity. Because them thing that we don't recruity. We tolerate enough things, but that no suit. We know when to use your mouth and when to mute it. We no like informer, so we rebuke it. Leave all your troubles behind and come. Enjoy the pretty white sun and sun. From the time you reach, you will be having fun. When a time for your leave, you no want it done. Cause niceness there everywhere you turn. Ray and him nephew a provide the rum. And the food for your brain, it there for bun. It's a trip of a lifetime, so not turn it down.
I'll take you there.
It rough, but we ain't crying.
I'll take you there.
Everybody's trying.
I'll take you there.
You know I ain't lying.
We'll take you there.
When you reach, you can't deny the nicest people you will ever meet. As you step off of the plane, are you them agreed? Sometime me have to wonder how them do it. Anything where you want them give you fi eat. Second to none, Jamaica can't be beat. Any country claim say them better them cheat. Reggae music a blaze from you touch the street. And the people them cooling and they boiling it. When life get to you and you wanna chill, book a room down a Ochi or the grill. Check out Duns River Falls and Stony Hill, St. Thomas, Portland and Mandeville. My favorite spot a St. Mary still. Cause when me homesick, and that a me pill. Pan every cribbit and corner, trees a bill. Right now me a reminisce for the trail.
Yes! Yes! Fire and water.
I like it, I like it.
Yes! We will be back in a moment on Dr. Walls and Friends.
Ah, boy. I get tough for ya. Hefla Nyah. I know a place.
I'll take you there.
It rough, but we ain't crying.
I'll take you there.
Everybody's trying.
I'll take you there.
You know I ain't lying. No lies, no lies. When you reach, you can't deny. Come me take you to Jamaica, the land of beauty. Good food, good music, and no beauty. Vacation time, you can't depend duty. But nobody come a yard acting fruity. Because them thing that we do recruit it. We tolerate enough things, but that no suit. We know when to use your mouth and when to mute it. We not like informer, so we rebuke it. Leave all your troubles behind and come. Enjoy the pretty white sun and sun. From the time you reach, you will be having fun. When a time for your leave, you no want it done. Cause niceness there everywhere you turn. Ray and him nephew a provide the rum. And the food for your brain, it there for bun. It's a trip of a lifetime, so not turn it down. Could never.
I'll take you there.
It rough, but we ain't crying.
I'll take you there.
Everybody's trying.
I'll take you there.
You know I ain't lying.
I'll take you there.
When you reach, you can't deny the nicest people you will ever meet. As I step off on the plane, can't be beat. Any country claim say them better them cheat. Reggae music a place from your touch the street. And the people them cooling at the boiling heat. When life get to you and you wanna chill, book a room down a Ochi or the grill. Check out Duns River Falls and Stony Hill, St. Thomas, Portland and Mandeville. My favorite spot a St. Mary still. Cause when me homesick, that a me bill. On every privet and corner, trees a bill. Right now me a reminisce what the tree. It rough but we ain't crying. Everybody's trying. You know I ain't lying. When you reach you can't deny. Right now this a vacation time. So if you're tired of 9 to 5 grind, Jamaica is the perfect spot to unwind. Just kick back on a beach and recline. It rough but we ain't crying. Everybody's trying. You know I ain't lying. When you reach you can't deny. You can't deny. When you reach you can't deny. You can't deny. When you reach you can't deny. You can't deny. When you reach you can't deny. You can't deny. When you reach you can't deny. You can't deny. When you reach you can't deny. You can't deny. When you reach you can't deny. You can't deny. When you reach you can't deny. You can't deny.
Welcome back. And so you just heard the first of many collaborations that will be
Yes.
going down. That's right. That's right. You know, I say water because I consider myself a mermaid. So
Okay.
I just love the water. Whenever I go to Jamaica, it's so funny. The first time I went to Jamaica, there was a young girl who had gone to school. And when she came back, I was still in the water. And she came out and she said, "Are you a fish?"
All day,
And she
huh?
said, "You've been there all day?" And I said, "Yes, I have." And she said, "I've never seen anybody in the water that long." And then she asked me to teach her how to swim.
Oh,
And so I
okay.
ended up teaching her. And then she went on to join a swim team and everything. And now she's a grown woman.
You're a good teacher.
So, yes, I am. Now, if only my singing can get as good as my teaching, we'll really be on fire. So, but now tell us about this album. Where was it done?
We've done some of the recordings here in Philadelphia, actually in this studio.
Aha!
Yes, we've done several recordings here. We've done several recordings in Jamaica.
Okay.
We worked at Anchor Studio in Jamaica, where a lot of the greats go to record.
Oh,
you
wow.
know, name them. You know,
Okay.
Beanie Man, Barris, a lot of people.
So a lot of good energy.
Yeah, a lot of people record
Okay.
at Anchor Studio. So we did some of the songs there, and and here in Philly.
Okay.
But
At
we were
619
at
Studio.
619 Studio in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now have you done any videos yet for any of the songs?
Yes, we've done videos for Take You There, which we just did.
Yes, and we'll do a remix of that video.
And I did a video for Hungry.
Uh-huh.
And I've done a video with a young lady from Ivory Coast. Her name is Mama Cafe. A song called The Beauty of Japlan. But that song's not on the album. That's her song. I just collab with her. But
Okay.
there's a video out for that song
Okay,
with me
good,
and her.
good.
And she's from Ivory Coast. And that song's actually getting a lot of airplay in Africa and
Really?
in Jamaica. It's been nominated in Ghana for the best duo.
Wow.
Actually. Yeah, so
Go ahead.
that song is getting some.
How exciting is that?
Yes, it's
From the man who had to get dragged on stage to perform to now being nominated for a best duo.
So that's exciting.
Yes.
That is very exciting.
Wow.
Yes, and I'm very excited about the album. And we have some. We work with several different producers on this album. 619 produced a lot of the songs, but we work with Ralston Barrett. He's a producer in Jamaica. He's also a journalist. He has a song on the album that he produced called "Jah Is the Way." We work with a producer, Fitzroy Francis from New York, Mightyful 13 Records.
Okay.
Big up Fitzroy. We did a song. He produced a song called "The Shepherd" on the album, and we work with Undub Ground, which is a French band. They're based in Paris,
Okay.
and they produced a song on the album also.
Wow.
So it's
This has a lot of flavor.
yeah, and we have some collabs on the album. We work with Natural Black on the album with a song called "Lose Control." We work with Loot and Fire on the album also. I got a track with him on the album called "Lies and Tricks," and you know we got a feature with a upcoming artist called Yasha. He's from Montego Bay in Jamaica.
Okay.
So you know we got it's an eclectic.
It sure is.
Kind of
It sure
flavor,
is.
but it's exciting. It's very, very exciting, especially with Underground. Like you know, they heard some stuff, and you know, that was a connection between my manager Roger Grant and them, and you know, they wanted me to get on one of their tracks
Okay.
because what they do is they're a band, but they have guest artists, you know, come on and do some stuff, and they wanted to do some stuff with me, and you know, I was all
You
for
said,
it.
I'm game.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it was.
So that Shy Guy is gone.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
can't even see Shy Guy anymore.
he doesn't live here anymore.
Okay.
We locked him out. We
All right,
locked
good.
the door on
Good.
him. He's not here anymore.
All right. All right. You know what I like about it? That the album is called Truth, and that you brought so many pieces into it from the continent, from Europe, and from here in the States, that you brought it becomes almost universal truth then.
Yeah, and that's what I want for my music. It's not just I don't want to be confined in a box and just you know be like this is me. I don't want that. The music that I'm trying to do is world music,
Yes.
where everyone can enjoy it, and
Yes.
people from different regions and continents can hear the music and take something from it and embrace it.
Okay.
You know? So that's pretty
Beautiful.
cool. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So tell the people again when to expect the album, the name of the album, and how they can find you and follow you on these various social media platforms and buy your music.
Definitely. The album is called The Truth, and it's gonna be released in about 3 weeks or so, in May. It's a 13-track album. You can actually find my music now. I have some singles out. You can find it on Amazon,
Great.
Google Play, all of the outlets, all the musical outlets, iTunes. They're on there. And as far as me, you can follow me. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, I'm on YouTube, all of the social medias. I'm on there. It's just Hefla Nyah, which is HEFLANYAH, 2 words. And you can find me. Everything will pop up. You can Google me. Everything
And
will
you're
pop
there.
up. I'm there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you want to contact management, you could email 61952@yahoo.com, and that's 619 in words, number 52@yahoo.com, and you can get in contact with us.
Perfect.
And, yeah,
And you are open to performing?
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
We don't need your brother to sign you up
No,
anymore.
no,
You'll do
no,
it on your own?
I'm okay now.
Okay. And we say thank you, brother, again.
Yes. Thank you, Kevin.
And now, do you have any upcoming tour dates or any performances?
Yes, we're working on some things. We're actually working on a package to go into Europe in July,
Okay.
so we can promote the album.
Excellent.
We're gonna do a listening party in Jamaica in May,
Okay.
and we're working on another package to go into the Caribbean island,
Great.
with some other artists and stuff like that. So
Wonderful.
some of the things aren't concrete yet because we're still in the process of working on it, but
Yes.
we have some things working on the horizon, so it's looking very prosperous.
And will your Facebook page have those updates? How will people
Yes.
know where to go and find you?
Yes, I have a fan page which is Hefla Nyah, the Ghetto Fire. Yeah,
See, there's a fire. See?
So that's the fan page, and my page is Hefla Nyah, and I'll have all the listings and all the updates.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking this time with us.
Thank you for taking the time to come and see me.
Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome. Now we're gonna go, but we're gonna play a little bit off camera.
Okay.
Okay. We're
Okay.
gonna start working on that collaboration.
All right.
All right. So we'll see you again shortly on Dr. Walls and Friends.
Dr. Walls and Friends, where I find it. Dr. Walls and Friends. Dr. Walls and Friends, where I find it.